Well, a report published by the United Nations projects India surpassing China in terms of population as early as next year. Now, the debate over how to deal with the situation has been taken up in the political space, with leaders of various parties giving their 2 cents on the issue, with some calling the report a hoax altogether.
Well, UN population report has come out, which on the face of it states the obvious, that the world population is increasing and is soon going to cross 8 billion. But a controversy has arisen because of the manner in which it has been received, particularly in India. Because it says that next year, that is 2023, India would surpass China as the most populous nation in the world. And in fact, by 2050, India's population could be as much as 20 to 25% more than China. Now, why this is worrisome? Because for the same amount of population which we would have in 2023, China has at least 3 times the landmass of India, which means that per capita they have more natural resources and hence more capacity to grow. And that's something which should become the focus area of policymakers in the country. But unfortunately, the moment the report came, it became subject and victim of politicization, while some in the government, like Yogi Adityanath, the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister, who incidentally is also heading the most populous state of the country, said that this should ring alarm bells and that we should get policies which bring in equitable population growth and measures that bring down population growth among all areas and all communities, as also, for example, Union Minister Giriraj Singh, who stressed upon the same point. Opposition and the names like Asaduddin Owaisi and Udit Raj slammed the reaction of the government as propaganda, as communal. Now, we don't understand why it should be seen as communal, but then that's how politicization has begun on a subject which should be of concern to every citizen of the country, given the fact that higher population causes that much more strain on resources available per capita. It directly affects GDP growth and overall human development indices. So, for example, in 1978, when India and China had roughly the same GDP, China came out with the one-child policy, and since then, their growth trajectory far surpassed what India has been able to manage over the last 3 decades. So it's an imperative that we have a population policy without any politicization, and at least a debate has begun.
The United Nations released a report on the 11th of July on the World Population Day. The report predicted India overtaking China as the most populous country by 2023 or next year. Who in their right mind can deny the threat of a ticking population bomb in India? Following the report, politicians soon waded in to weigh in their opinions. Union Minister Giriraj Singh called for a strong population law.
78 के इर्द गिर्द चाइना का जीडीपी कम था भारत के जीडीपी से, और चाइना ने 79 में वन चाइल्ड पॉलिसी लाया, और जो आज इतने साल में एक ऐसे व्यक्ति का रिपोर्ट में कह रहा हूं जिन्होंने ये कहा कि आज तक में लगभग 60 करोड़ आबादी को रोकने का काम किया वन चाइल्ड पॉलिसी के कारण। राजनीतिक चश्मे से जनसंख्या नियंत्रण कानून को देखने वाले लोगों से मैं पूछना चाहता हूं कि जो भारत प्रतिदिन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, इजराइल और 2-3 छोटे देशों को मिला लें, उससे ज़्यादा प्रति वर्ष लगभग 2.5 करोड़ आबादी बढ़ रहा है। इन आबादी से संतुलन बिगड़ रहा है।
While some politicians like Asaduddin Owaisi played it down, calling it fake news. RJD leader Tejasvi Yadav gave China's example, saying that India shouldn't have a problem with population when China didn't.
अगर सचमुच समस्या है तो समस्या का क्या निदान होना चाहिए, लेकिन सवाल तो ये पैदा होता है कि चाइना इतनी बड़ी आबादी के बाद भी बहुत चीज़ों में भारत से आगे क्यों है। इस पे क्यों नहीं चर्चा की जाती है? कहाँ चाइना, कहाँ भारत? चाइना का दूसरी तरफ हिम्मत भी देखिएगा, भारत में घुस गया और लोग यहाँ हाथ पे हाथ धरे बैठे।
UP CM Yogi Adityanath on the occasion organized a Jansankhya Sthirta Pakhwada. The Chief Minister talked about the challenges of a large population.
जनसंख्या स्त्रीकरण की दिशा में इस बेहतरीन प्रयास को हमें जन सहभागिता के माध्यम से, समाज के जागरूक नागरिकों के माध्यम से, धर्मगुरुओं के माध्यम से, अंतर विभागीय समन्वय के माध्यम से आगे बढ़ाने की आवश्यकता है। हमें पूरा विश्वास है जनसंख्या स्त्रीकरण के लक्ष्य को प्राप्त करने में सफलता प्राप्त करेंगे।
With various states already having taken up population control measures like incentivization on government jobs and others mulling over a population control law, it is left to be seen what track India's population takes. Bureau Report, Republic TV.